One of the hottest segments right now in the car world is the subcompact SUV class, and this is Honda's new entrant. It's the HR-V, and it's designed to be both stylish and versatile. The HR-V is a little bit smaller than the CR-V in Honda's SUV lineup, and the focus is on a much more stylish design. One thing I like that Honda's doing is that they're not forcing all their SUVs to have the same grille treatment. This one has a unique look. I think it works really well with the overall styling, which as you move around to the side and the rear of the vehicle, you can really see how they've emphasized sleek, aggressive lines. We spent the day driving a two-wheel drive, automatic transmission equipped HR-V, and the thing I liked most about it was how Honda has tuned the suspension. It's on the firm side, as is Honda norm, but it's not harsh, and it's done a good job of minimizing the bumpy motions that you sometimes get in a shorter wheelbase vehicle like the HR-V. I didn't really notice any of that on the various roads we drove on. The HR-V is powered by a 1.8 liter four-cylinder engine, and with the CVT it offers decent power, but at highway speeds especially, if you need to pass, it really develops more noise than acceleration. The acceleration is pretty modest when you're traveling at highway speeds, as you might expect from a smaller four-cylinder engine. The HR-V has light effort steering that gives it a real stable feel on the highway. One thing I didn't like about it though is that mid-corner steering feel is very numb. It's not as direct and precise as Honda's own Civic. I was really impressed with the interior materials quality of the HR-V for being an entry-level model into Honda's SUV range. This is an EXL trim level, so it's a top trim level, but it really has nice finishes on the dash, the center console, the upper doors. So places that you're gonna come in contact with potentially, it's really pretty premium. One of the interesting things is that the design has done away with pretty much all the knobs or traditional buttons that you might find in the middle of the dashboard when you get an EXL trim level. There's this big screen for the audio system, but also the climate controls. They're all touch-based controls instead of traditional buttons that you find. During our time with the car, they worked pretty well. The HR-V offers enough space to hold adult passengers in the front and the back at the same time. I have the front seat set where I drive, and I have a lot of room back here. I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, and good leg room, good headroom. The backrest tilts a little bit, reclines a little bit back so you can adjust it, but a good packaging job in this vehicle. The HR-V's packaging prowess is even more evident when you spend more time with its magic seat. Now, like the Honda Fit, Honda has located the gas tank under the front seats, and that gives them more flexibility for packaging back here, because you can lift the seat up and put it down here and lock it so you have a nice vertical space here for carrying certain items. It also has the more traditional fold forward feature, but what it does that others don't do is it drops really low to the floor. You can see how low the whole seat goes, gives you a flat extended cargo floor. It's really well done. It should allow people to carry lots of different types of things in the vehicle. You step down a little bit into the HR-V when you're getting into it as opposed to stepping up like in a traditional SUV, and a side benefit of that is you get a low liftover height for loading cargo. It makes it really easy to do. The HR-V hits dealerships in spring 2015 with a starting price of just under $20,000. And I think it's coming to market at just the right time as small cars fall out of favor with car shoppers looking for that SUV image and the greater utility that those vehicles provide.